Okay, so welcome to this call and welcome to Project 250. If you are here right now, then you are a busy person who wants to learn how to make £250 around your busy life. And we are going to show you in just 15 minutes how to make that £250. I've got our lovely, lovely Lou, who's going to be speaking for a couple of minutes at the end, who could not be a busier person if she tried. She literally juggles four jobs and this business on the side as well. So she's the absolute perfect person to be speaking to you tonight because she juggles it all. So what I want you to think about is what could £250 do for you? And as we go through this, I want you to keep that in mind. Is that £250 going to help you towards the food shop? I was joking around on my social media earlier and I was saying, does anyone else go to the co-op every single day? And it always seems to cost £15. Doesn't matter if I've done a full food shop at the weekend, £15 every single day at the blooming co-op. And no one being ripped off, but needs must because it's so close. But could it just be bridging that gap of all those extra little bits and bobs that you've got or what you need that used to cost £5 at the shop and now it's £15 every single time you like walk out your front door? Could it be that you'd love more family days out? Have you got a couple of family days out in your mind that you're thinking about and you'd really love to do them? And that £250 could just get you there with ease without worrying about budgeting. If I put that £250 into your pocket right now, you'd be like, yep, this is where I'm going to go with my family. Could it be towards a holiday that you've had your eye on? Or could it just be that you're someone who's on here and it's not even that you do struggle for money, but you love money, you love treating yourself, whether it's a spa day, whether it's a new handbag, whatever it might be, you just love to treat yourself and you just want that extra money. So as we go through this, I want you to keep that in mind, what that £250 is going to do for you, and I'm going to help you break down how to get that. If my slides move, 2 seconds, why is it doing that? Okay, so the first thing I want to ask you is how often do you refer these things? Think about this. How many times do you go onto Facebook and people are saying, oh, I really want a good Netflix series, and everyone is in the comments and they're sharing all the different series that they're using or watching, and we go and watch them, right? Because, if you see four people have recommended the same thing, you're like, well, that must be really good. So you go and watch it. They're not being paid for that. Could it be a hotel or a holiday that you loved and, you recommend it to friends and family? I went to a beautiful hotel back in March in Tenerife and I did a whole scope of the hotel, showed everyone the rooms and all the facilities and everything, made a whole reel about it, went completely viral on social media. So many people were tagging their husband saying, oh my God, we should go here. Did I get paid for that? No. Could it be a supplement that's helped you? People are always meeting up with their friends, and I don't know about you, but over my 30s, I find that the conversations have gone from boys and what we're doing at the weekend to how's your health and your bowel movements and things like that. So could it be a supplement that's helped you with your gut health or your skin or something like that? You see where I'm going with this. We naturally refer things to our friends and family all of the time, but more often than not, we're not being paid for it. And that's where pharmacy comes in. Now, pharmacy is a brand that has over 300 different products. It's got makeup, it's got skincare, it's got nutrition. We've even got sun care, we've got fitness. And if you're looking at this thinking, well, I'm not really a makeup, skincare, or nutrition person, I can absolutely guarantee, and I hope that you clean your teeth. So you can make a whole income out of selling people tooth whitening toothpaste. So you see where I'm going with this? There is a product for absolutely everyone. Everyone focuses on different things. We've got the lovely horse chestnut balm there, which really helps with aches and pains. We've got our coffee that helps with focus and mind and immune system. So you can see there's a real broad range, and it's really up to you to think about, what products would you enjoy and which ones would you use every day and share those. It's a massive market at the moment where people are creating content and they're sharing things that they use, and it's become so normal that we share what we use and we share a link and someone can go and get it. Well, now you can get paid for doing that. Okay. So, unlike these influencers who get paid to say that they use a product, we're actually using these products every single day. We're showing them in our households. We're showing up every single day, showing these products, and people are buying them. And that's how we're creating a real substantial income from this. So, what do pharmacy actually do? And I want to tell you very briefly why pharmacy stands out compared to a lot of the companies that you might see pop up saying we'll pay you to recommend our products. Well, not only are they one of the fairest paying companies, they actually create the products themselves. Now, a lot of the products that you see on social media being shared around, they're what's called white labeled product. And that means that like 10 different companies can have the exact same product, but they've just slapped their branding on it. Whereas with pharmacy, we manufacture everything. We take everything from source, from our grounds, we create the products ourselves, we package the products ourselves, and we ship the products out ourselves as well. So we cover the whole process. It's all in an eco-friendly environment, very, very green facility, and they take care of what's going into their products. Now, why this is really important on a different level is when you are white labeling products, you are not in control. You are not in control of the quality and you're not in control of the price. As an example, with a company that I worked with before, we had white label products and we came in and we were doing hundreds of thousands of sales. And what happened is the manufacturer cottoned on and thought they really need this. So they put the price up. And then when we didn't want to pay the price, they watered the product down. So you really weren't in control of what's in the product or the price or anything. Whereas with pharmacy, there's no middleman. There's no one controlling that except the company itself, which wants the best for its customers. So we can make sure that we are providing luxury products at affordable prices. So as well as having amazing products, they take the payment for the products. You haven't got to worry about all of that and setting up payment systems or anything like that. They take payments for the products. They ship the products direct to the consumer as well. And they also provide the customer service for the products. So let's say you start a business and, whatever you're selling, it lands at someone's doorstep and someone takes it off their doorstep. It was shown as delivered, but then someone takes it. That's on you to replace that. But with pharmacy, they provide the customer service. So God forbid something like that happened, they take control of the whole situation and help your customers out. It doesn't fall onto you. So you've got no worries as a business owner, if you like. You just recommend the customer to the company and you get paid for that referral. Now, I'm going to help you break down how to make that £250. Now, there's two ways of doing this. I'm going to take you through both. Now, you might be someone who's looking at this thinking, well, I probably know a few people who would like this and a few people who would like that. And you want to focus on a little bit of everything. Or you might be somebody who wants to niche down and you just want to focus on one product range. You're not tied to anything. You can do whatever you want, but I just love to show you the figures of how to break this £250. And if you do join us straight away, when you do join, you do get some training that helps you to break down your £250. If you're looking at this thinking, yeah, they're probably not the products that I'd be interested in, I'll probably be more about the makeup, we will help you break down that £250. So this is just a model, if you like, as an idea and to show you that you really don't need hundreds of customers to make that money. A lot of companies out there pay like 10% commission. We pay up to 55%. So that means that there's a lot of money going into your pocket for referring people to these products. So breaking it down, 4 mushroom coffees would be £36 profit. You've got 1 age reverses set would be £48 profit. 3 of our beauty booster collagen, £36 profit. 2 of our Burn and Glow, which would be £54 profit, 4 of our sun care sets, which would be £38.64 profit, and 2 of our aloe, which would be £18. Now, probably from the first look, you're probably thinking, well, great, what do they do? So let me just show you very, very quickly. So the mushroom coffee helps with everything. Of course, it gives you that energy without the crash, which is amazing, but it's also got 8 functional mushrooms in it as well, which help with your brain focus, your memory, your immune system. So it's really packed full of really great nutrients and it tastes amazing. So if you've got people who need that light up of their brain, they need that energy, they need that focus. Maybe they're a burnt out mum like me who wakes up exhausted and they just need that boost in the morning. 4 of those sales would make you £36 profit. You've then got 4 of our sun care sets. You can see our lovely Nick on the right there modeling this. Our sun tanning lotion, it just flies off of the shelf. So this helps to extend your tan and just bronzes you in the sun. The Lou, who's going to speak later, you'll just see her when she comes on. She's just so brown all of the time because she's always using this product. I think it's one of her favorite products. But four of these going into the summer is £38.64 profit. You've then got three of our Beauty Booster collagen. So collagen's massive at the moment. You know, everyone needs to be taking collagen once you're over the kind of 30s. And you can see very, very visible results from these products. And you can always tell when people are taking it. You get like this plumpness in your cheeks when you're taking the collagen. I actually have this in my breakfast every single morning. So I mix the chocolate collagen in with my Greek yogurt and have like granola and strawberries on it. It is absolutely beautiful. And all of these pictures, by the way, as we go along, if you're thinking, well, I haven't got those results, all of this content and all of these pictures are readily available for you to share as well. So you can obviously bring customers in and show them the results as well. You've then got the Aloe Glow. You can see here very, very visible results just from using it for 5 days. So that helps with everything, gut health, weight management, bloating, also helps really with skin issues as well. You've then got the Burn and Glow. So we've got amazing results in our content channels for our weight loss products. Some of these people use all three products. Some have a little bit of mixture, but you'll be able to see in our content channels exactly what they use, and you can share that with your customers. But two of those would be £54 profit. Now, a lot of people actually only focus on this bundle. So, you know, just some people build an entire business out of weight loss because they might want to lose weight themselves. So they want to share that journey. And then they just focus on sharing these products, work out the profit, how many they need to sell to hit their target, and their whole business is built that way. You've then got the age reverser, so you can see very, very visible results from using this skincare set. So with £48 profit, you can probably do the maths and realize this is more of a premium skincare range, and you can see based on the results why it really does give anti-aging results in your skin. So this is a bit more premium, but one of those sales will be £48 profit for you. And like I said, some people like to just focus on one product range. So if you had 9 of the weight loss customers, you would hit your £250. And if you had 5 skincare customers, you'd also hit your £250. In fact, more than that. So it just goes to show you that, you know, you don't have to have hundreds of customers. Now, once you've hit your £250, you can scale that. Now, you would only have to help 10 people to make that £250, and you will earn over £1,000. And if you're probably thinking, but how do I explain that to them? We run this call every single Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. You can invite them along, they can learn about it, and we can show them exactly how they can make £250 as well. And if you're wondering, do people really make £250? If you look really closely at the back of this screen, you'll see loads of beautiful women there in front of the pharmacy sign. This is in our headquarters in Istanbul. Every single woman in this photo has made over £250 in a month with pharmacy because that is the criteria I set to take them on this trip. So this is happening. These are real women with lives, with jobs, with businesses, with children. These are really busy people. So how do you get started? It's very, very simple. You can unlock an account and all of your discounts for £19.99. You'll get 30% off of all the products. And then you can select £75, which is what's called 75 PV worth of products of your own choosing. So if you're thinking, oh, I want a little bit of everything, you can choose those products yourselves. Or what you could do is buy one of our bundled kits, which I haven't got here today, but you've got some that range from £75 all the way up to £175, where it's got up to 50% off of those, and you get a bundle of products which you can customize as well. So, you know, you can go back and you can speak to the person who invited you and just see what your best option would be, but that's how you get started. If you're not in a financial position to invest straight away, I would recommend getting the £19.99 starter kit. It's got tons of samples in it. You can try all of the products, and then you can work to activate your account with your £75. Once you unlock that £75 first order, you unlock 30% off for 6 months. So that's your account fully updated. It's your website, it's your customer support, it's absolutely everything, your business in a box for spending £75 on top of your activation. So once you get started, this is what you get instant access to. So as soon as you get started, You go onto this, which your influencer will send to you, and you get your step-by-step training sent to you. So we click this button here, you put your email in, and for the next 7 days, you're going to get a string of emails from me, which is your startup training, everything you need to know to get your business started. You then get access to our new starter training where you can see everything step by step on how to build this business, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, our collective team group. You can learn everything in our step-by-step training. And then you also get access to our lovely chats as well, where you've always got someone there to answer your questions and help you along the way. Whether it's a good day or bad day, you've got a ready-made community who are there to cheerlead you on. So lastly, I just want to bring my lovely, lovely Lou on, and I'm sorry, I have gone over my 15 minutes, just about. I want to bring Lou on just to share with you what this business can do for you, and how she builds this around her busy life. So over to you, Lou.
Thanks, Jojo. Good evening, everybody. I absolutely love pharmacy, and I cannot thank Jojo enough for the day that she introduced me to pharmacy and my favourite first product. If you've not tried it yet, get it in your hands. That's Recharge. Oh my God, energy to another level. And they do it in sachets now, but being infused by the products. And as Jojo said as well, I've actually got my favourite current product, the sun oil, which is why I'm so proud. But I absolutely love pharmacy for so many reasons because I am busy, like Jojo said. And I think whether you work or whether you are a full-time mom, a carer, whatever, however busy you are, if you want something enough, you will find the time, and that's me. I use the pockets of time wherever I am. Like tomorrow, I'm off to the Cotswolds for a long weekend to stay with my mum and dad. Pockets of time here and there. That's what works best. That's what I absolutely love about this business. My other part of my family are down in London. I can do it there. The friendships I've made have been incredible. Like going back to the beginning of the year when we went to Madrid in January, it was one of the events and training. It was phenomenal meeting people for the first time, and we got like this place in the middle of Madrid, and I remember the kitchen table was like being on Big Brother. But it's the friendships, it's the support. Everyone cheers each other on. Everyone, it's, and you do what you want, like Jojo said. I'm really infused by different sections. I love the makeup, I love the Nutri Plus, I love the sun care, the perfumes. You do what you want with it. It's opened up so much to me. The income it's given me has enabled me to live far more comfortably, but to pay off like credit cards. And, at one point over the last 12 months, to actually be able to pay a household bill. And now things are so, so different. I'm so grateful. The company's fast moving, it's current, we've always got new products. The training and support is second to none. As Jojo said, you get direction, you get support. You say what you want out of it, and we'll support you every step of the way. And I think I could talk all night, and it is a short call, but honestly, it's literally been the best thing I've done, and it's totally and utterly given me my spark back. And I can't thank Jojo Pharmacy and all of the community enough. You will not regret it. And I feel so happy and healthy and energized. But I am going to love you and leave you now because I'm not
Lou,
going forever.
very, very quickly,
Yeah.
tell everyone your jobs. You've got 4 jobs.
I have
Tell
four
people your jobs.
jobs. I'm a Slimming World consultant. I also work in a local boutique where I work behind the counter sometimes and do videos. I work down Birmingham City as a match day host. So I'm looking forward to, I love football, and that was a dream job as well. I also teach spinning at 6:30 on a Tuesday and Thursday morning. So I suppose I am quite busy. And yeah.
Just a little bit. So, guys, I had to get her to share that because I think it's so important that you understand that this is working for really, really busy people. And I cannot stress enough, the most successful people within my business are the busiest people. So that just shows you that it can be done. I do apologize that we've gone over our 15 minutes tonight, but hopefully you got some value from that. If you have any questions, reach out to the person who invited you here this evening. We can always go into into a three-way chat and help you with any questions that you've got. But other than that, I hope to see you in the group chat very, very soon.